Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Brown. Allison is off tonight. An investigation is underway after several children were found alone inside an apartment in Madison. Police say they were contacted by Child Protective Services after residents in the building reported the children being left alone for a week. Officers found 7 children inside the apartment between the ages of 2 and 13 years old. The conditions of the apartment were described as deplorable.
The children range between 2 and 13 years old. In this case, there were reports of garbage cans overflowing, like broken toilets, so feces and urine were piling up, and just clothes strewn about.
A family friend is now in the care of the children. Officials also say the mother, who is out of town, has returned and is in contact with the police. No charges have been filed, but police are still investigating the incident. Minneapolis police are seeking help to locate 60-year-old Richard Martin Luers. He is a level 3 sex offender with a violent criminal history. Luers fled his Winona home and is believed to be in the Minneapolis area, possibly near the University of Minnesota. He's 5'10", 175 pounds with hazel eyes and gray hair. Authorities urge the public not to approach him and to call 911 or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS with any information. An overnight traffic stop led to a major bust. 2 convicted felons are now in custody after Campbell police discovered stolen goods during a traffic stop. The incident began early this morning when Onalaska police spotted a vehicle linked to thefts in Dickeyville. Officers found the suspects with stolen items from Walmart. Canine River was called and found methamphetamine, drug paraphernalia, and a loaded firearm. 40-year-old Austin Reeks and 41-year-old Carly Wittenberg were arrested and booked into the La Crosse County Jail. Rusk County deputies arrested a Holcomb man early Friday after stopping a suspicious vehicle. Deputy Patrick Heater initiated the stop and called in Canine Deputy Bear and his partner Leo. Leo led officers to a large amount of marijuana, methamphetamine, a fake firearm, and money. Deputies arrested 50-year-old Patrick Buswell on multiple charges, including possession of meth with intent to distribute.
We had a pretty nice start to the weekend. We have an even nicer end to it as we go into Sunday. It'll be a little bit chilly tonight. We don't really have any clouds in the sky to protect us and keep that warm air in, and that's going to continue throughout most of the weekend. Honestly, we'll have sunny skies tomorrow as well. So although it'll keep us chilly in the morning, the sunny skies in the afternoon are going to do wonders in warming us up. Here we are with your morning planner in La Crosse, 28 degrees at 6 in the morning. That's going to be your low temperature, and then we'll have that sun poking up plenty in the afternoon, getting into the 50s already by that noon hour. However, those winds are going to start to increase, seeing them mainly out of the southwest all day, but they will start blowing around 15 to 20 miles an hour in your afternoon. Eau Claire is still getting into the 50s as well as we head into the afternoon with the low of 27 at 6 in the morning. But I'm not really sure who's going to be up at 6 in the morning because we are losing an hour of sleep tonight, so you're definitely going to want to feel like you want to sleep in a little bit later. Tonight you're going to have to set your clock ahead 1 hour. We're skipping over 2 a.m. and heading right to 3. That new sunrise is going to be just before 7:30, but the good news, that new sunset 7 p.m. so a nice late sunset. Actually, we're not going to see a sunset as early as we saw it today until the end of October, so it's kind of something to look forward to, and we have some warmer weather on the way, but I'll have more details coming up.
Yeah, a spring forward to look forward to, and definitely. Thank you, Nicole. The countdown to the April 1st election is on. In-person absentee voting for La Crosse residents start March 18th and end March 28th. Absentee ballots will be mailed Tuesday to those who have requested them. Voters need to sign the absentee certificate envelope and have a witness sign, print their name, and provide their address. Well, get ready to raise your glass for a cause. The Coulee Region Humane Society hosted its 3rd annual Critter Crawl via a pub crawl experience. The event raised funds for animals in foster homes and shelters. And at nearly every stop, a different dog joined in on the fun.
Getting everybody together, having fun, talking about animals, supporting the shelter as a whole, and just we have some really good dogs coming to visit the different bars and different locations, so that's exciting for everybody to get to see too.
There was also a raffle and a spin the wheel game for chances to win prizes. Well, even though it was a beautiful day for the outdoors, some people decided to enjoy it inside, but for a good cause. The Ace in the Hole Cornhole Tournament took place at the Onalaska Omni Center this morning, benefiting the Children's Miracle Network. The network raises money for 170 children's hospitals across the U.S. and Canada. The mother of the 2025 CMN Hero Award says she's grateful for how the organization has helped her family.
It's just great to see the support for Children's Miracle Network. They have provided so much help for Oakland and our family during the tough time that we had last year.
Today's event had an adult tournament and a kids cornhole tournament. The UW Lacrosse Wind Ensemble is bringing the vibrant sounds of Spain to the stage. The concert celebrates Spanish wind band music. The UWL Wind Ensemble aims to perform diverse styles of music.
Our first concert this semester is a cycle all on music from Mexico and Hispanic music, which is very powerful because it gives representation on composers and arrangers that aren't really often spoken about.
It was the 100th anniversary performance of Jaime Texidor's Lively March. Well, a jump start to St. Patrick's Day celebrations and Irish culture happened this evening at Cedar Creek. The 2025 Irishman Steve Corger and Irish Rose Kathy Sexauer were introduced at the Shamrock Dinner, kicking off their titled year. The dinner is an annual event put on by the Shamrock Club. The duo will take part in all festivities representing the Irish culture.
Present the Shamrock Club and Lacrosse Irish Fest. We're promoting Irish culture and fun in the Cooley region.
St. Patrick's Day is next Tuesday, March 17th, and Irish Fest will be in August. Well, Candyland came to life at the La Crosse Public Library this morning. Children's ages 6 through 11, along with their parents, got to play a life-sized version of the popular game. Lots of candy-themed challenges and activities made for a sweet day of surprises. About 100 kids attended the 3-hour event. The library fully intends to have it again next year. Still to come, a concerning rise in measles cases sweeps the country. The reason behind the surge right after this.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The Board Store, 1989. The Board Store, 2025. We've made our own improvements to better serve homeowners while improving the homes and lives of thousands of homeowners in the past 35 years. Now is your opportunity for you to get started on this year's project at the lowest prices of the year. See it all in our showroom, visit online, or call. 27th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. Higher quality at lower prices. Don't miss it.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Hey, there's John McGivern.
You know John McGivern?
She sure does. What's up?
I'm trying to figure out which Medicare Advantage plan to choose.
That's easy. Network Health. They have plan options with the Part B Premium Give Back. That's money back in your pocket. Dental and vision benefits, even plans with a $0 monthly premium. That's what I've been telling her.
I'm going to give them a call.
Call today, 833-7-NETWORK.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The number of measles outbreaks in West Texas and a nearby county in New Mexico has jumped to nearly 230. That's according to U.S. health officials. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says measles cases have now been reported in at least 12 states, the majority in western Texas and New Mexico. Jen Sullivan reports on the growing concerns.
Measles cases have now been reported in at least a dozen states. As of Friday, more than 200 have been reported this year, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. In the West Texas outbreak, which accounts for the vast majority of cases, 39 have been reported in just 3 days.
The only way to stop an outbreak of measles is to prevent infections.
To prevent infections, health officials say more people need to get the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. Typically, the first dose is given to children ages 12 to 15 months and is 93% effective. The second dose, given to kids between 4 and 6 years old, is about 97% effective, according to the CDC.
The MMR vaccine is one of the most effective vaccines we have against viral illness.
Dr. Wilson says the amount of misinformation surrounding vaccines has led to fewer people getting vaccinated, and that's how an outbreak starts. So far, 2 people have died, likely as a result from the measles, a school-age child in Texas and an adult in New Mexico. Both were unvaccinated.
We should be very alarmed. We haven't seen a death of a child from measles in over a decade in this country.
Measles is highly contagious. The disease causes a rash of red spots, fever, cough, and red watery eyes. It can cause serious illness and even death, especially in young children.
It is the most infectious human virus, more infectious than COVID, more infectious than HIV.
I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Well, sunny with a chance of a 70-degree day. Nicole has the breakdown.
Yeah, we have a chance of the 70s coming up on Monday and another chance coming later in the week. Not everyone will see it, but most of us will at least get into the 60s this week. A very late spring-like week ahead. I'll have all the details coming up right after the break.
Building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works. See, that's how it works.
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
You know what's on my mind? It's butt cold out here and I don't have any heat at home.
Well, gotta have heat, Einstein.
Up yours, smarty. I just don't know who to call.
Jacob said Chuck used the local company. The primary colors, the good one?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, there's your sign.
Jeez Louise.
Moron.
Hey, putz.
Call GNC.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
When she was a lawyer, Susan Crawford defended Planned Parenthood.
And she personally trusts women to decide whether to have an abortion.
Not Brad Schimmel.
He wants to take us back to the 1849 law
that bans abortion for rape and the health of the mother.
So Susan Crawford is the common sense judge who will protect our rights. And Brad Schimmel is the extremist who will take them away.
That's why we need
Susan Crawford. Susan Crawford.
Susan Crawford on the Supreme Court.
Wisconsin, one of those places where families spend their winters among frozen lakes and snow-covered hills. With all the fun they're having, it's easy to take for granted how they warm up, by the fire, or simply adjusting their thermostat. But for some of us, it's not that easy. Some of us need to decide whether to heat or to eat, or to further neglect our basic survival needs. We are working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans, all struggling to pay record heating bills. These dangerous temperatures aren't just uncomfortable for us, they can be deadly. If you are struggling to decide if you can put food on the table or heat your home, please reach out for a hand up. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works. See, that's how it works.
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
We have a gorgeous stretch of weather coming up. It's going to feel more like the end of April out there for the next few days. A little bit chilly as we wake up in the morning as we have those clear skies tonight. Everybody getting below freezing, a low of 28 in La Crosse, 27 in Eau Claire. Quiet night though. Those breezy winds that we saw today will really be dying down and they'll stay pretty calm overnight, but they'll probably kick back up again tomorrow and we'll get warmer than we got today. Most of the area actually seeing their first shot at getting into the 60s or at least flirting close to it. Most areas south of I-90 have a decent chance of reaching into the 60s tomorrow. Everybody else still well above average in the mid 50s out there. We will have a light breeze again, very comparable to what we saw today, but definitely nothing that would ruin your day if you want to get out there and enjoy it. Sunny skies and warm temperatures, and then by Monday we're getting even warmer. Highs getting near 70 across portions of our area. Again, anybody near or south of I-90 are going to have a decent chance of possibly getting up to 70 degrees. First 70-degree day of the year, right after many folks will probably see their first 60-degree day of the year. These are near record highs. Let's take a look at those records. Starting in La Crosse, record high of 67 set all the way back in 1894. So this one is just waiting to be broken. It's taken a little bit. Forecast is 68. In Eau Claire, record high 64 set in 2012. That forecast is 63. So it's very tight. It's going to be a close call, but hopefully we'll see some at least ties or record-breaking temperatures out there because that's always fun to see, especially this time of year when we're just dying to see some of those warmer conditions. We do have a cold front moving in though as we go into Monday evening. That's not going to prevent us from getting warm like we did on Monday, and actually if it didn't move through we'd probably stay very warm through the overnight hours. We'll stay warm to the beginning of the evening. Here we are at midnight. Most of the area actually still in the 50s, but then there's that cold front. You can see that colder temperature starting to run in. If we take a look just a few hours later, 3 a.m., we're already at 37 in La Crosse, so nearly falling 20 degrees in just a matter of 3 hours. We're not going to be absurdly cold. We're actually not even going to be cold at all as we go into Tuesday after that cold front moves through. A high of 48 predicted on Tuesday. That's still well above the average high line of 42. We'll bump back pretty quickly too going into Wednesday, already getting our highs back into the upper 50s, and we're only going to go up from there with another chance of possibly seeing the 70s as we go into Friday. But I did mention it's going to continue to stay a little bit gusty out there. Here's our wind gusts going into tomorrow afternoon. Again, areas south of I-90 seeing possible wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour, very comparable to what we saw today, so a little breezy. It'll calm down as we go into Sunday night, but then those winds kick up, possibly getting even stronger as we go into Monday afternoon, seeing those upwards of 35 miles an hour. It's going to stay breezy too throughout the night Monday because we have that cold front passing through, but after Tuesday morning, we should be calming down. We'll have those cooler temperatures, but we'll warm back up pretty quickly. Not going to be as breezy on Wednesday and Thursday, but then a strong system passes next to the area for Friday and Saturday, making it windy with a chance of thunderstorms. So a little bit of a crazy spring-like week ahead of us, but I'm excited to see the 70s.
Me too. All right, thank you, Nicole. Coming up in sports, hardware up for grabs. It was a jam-packed day of action with seasons on the line. Stick around to find out who's still marching on. Jacob is up next.
You trust the First Warn Weather Team to keep you safe, and even better, you can take us with you. Expect more with hourly temps and conditions, video forecast, interactive radar, and your choice of notifications. We're there when you need us.
Don't miss Home's preferred customer event. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices or pay no interest for 3 years on your favorite furniture brands in bedroom, dining room, living room, and mattresses. Hurry in. The preferred customer event, only at Home Furniture.
At Ultra Federal Credit Union, we have a fair number of employees that travel quite a bit. Our employees' time is probably our most valuable asset at the credit union. Respecting their time is important, so convenience, getting in and out, ease of travel is probably our #1 priority, followed by the economics of it. We look at the La Crosse Regional Airport as being very convenient. You do not have the mileage expense, the parking expense, the additional hotel expense, the overnight travel, so that's why we consider coming out of here.
This is Curtis O'Brien, a convicted felon. He sexually assaulted a 5-year-old Wisconsin girl multiple times. Judge Susan Crawford could have given him 60 years in prison, but she let him walk. 2 years in prison. That's it. While his victim lives with the scars forever. She even let the predator live across the street from an elementary school. That was Crawford's choice. Another dangerous decision from Susan Crawford. putting all our kids at risk. She's just wrong for Wisconsin.
Get ready to experience the impossible. The magic of Bill Blagg Live. An unbelievable side-splitting spectacular filled with mind-blowing magic and jaw-dropping illusions. Sensational, captivating, incredible family fun. Tickets are on sale now. Don't miss the magic of Bill Blagg Live. He's changing reality one city at a time, and yours is next.
Order at 608-796-3100 or ViturboFineArtsCenter.com.
It's the preferred customer event at Home Sleep Express. Get up to 10% off sale prices or pay no interest for 3 years on Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Get this Aurora Queen or this Jewel Pillow Top Queen, your choice, for just $8.99. The preferred customer event, now at Home Sleep Express.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Busy day for area athletes with state, sectional, and regional titles up for grabs. First, in girls basketball, 3 area teams came into the day needing just 1 win to get to the Resch Center. Aquinas facing Cuba City at Wisconsin Dells. First half, Cuba City starting out strong. Cubans Dia Christ backing to the hoop, gets the friendly bounce off the iron, put her team up 17. Blue Golds looking to rally late in the half. Eva Willenbring when the paint going up with her right hand for 2. Aquinas now down by 6. Second half, Aquinas still looking to get into the lead. Samantha Davis going the length of the floor for the layup. Blue Golds now trail by only 2. Under 3 to go. Blue Golds, Ava Fernholz is going to pull up for a tough jumper in the lane. Aquinas now up 2 points, but Cuba City would have too much in the end. The Cubans' Ashley Rowe knocks down a key 3 to take back the lead for good. And Aquinas' season ends with a 47-43 loss. D2 sectional final in Baraboo. West Salem taking on defending champs Edgewood. Panthers came ready to play in this one. Brinley Kelly, the feed inside to Sydney Quick, gets the scoop layup to fall. Then Megan Johnson is going to let one fly from deep. She'll cash that one in. Panthers out in front, and they weren't done. Kelly drives and kicks to Quick. Another triple. West Salem starting out on an 8-0 run, but Edgewood would start to settle in, and Anna Miller was in takeover mode, knocking down the deep 3, and then off the handoff. How about one more? She was unstoppable as Edgewood ends West Salem's season 67-42, the final. In Division 5, Aliva Strum doing battle with Barneveld. It was a good start for the Cardinals, specifically Avery Glens splashing the corner triple try. And then Glens with a spin move and finish for the 3-point opportunity. ES goes up 3. But then the Golden Eagles turn things up a notch. This girl right here is a player. Isabel Durst. Push shot goes before half to put Barneveld up 4. And look at her slither her way around defenders, and she converts again to extend the lead. Cards trying not to let this one get out of hand. Eliza Kulig spots up from the wing and buries it, but it's heartbreak for one side and elation for the other as Aliva Strum's season falls 1 game short of state. All right, boys regional championships. We've got a crazy one at Central. Riverhawks hosting West Salem. Second half action, all tied up. Kyle Haley taking it to the cup. Off the glass, Panthers jump in front. Riverhawks not going anywhere, though. Anthony Jones driving, spinning, and laying it in for 2. Central takes the lead. This one tied with 10 seconds left, but Frankie Wilk fadeaway jumper, good. Riverhawks go up 2 with 3 seconds to go, but Kyle Haley fouled and would make 2 of the 3. So we go to overtime. In OT, tied again, less than 10 seconds. Derek Pangier, shot is off. So we go to double OT, and from there, the Panthers would take control. Carter Pontius off the glass for 2. Panthers get the win 66-58 and are crowned regional champions. They are moving on to the sectionals. And they'll play the winner of this one, Onalaska and Mosinee. First half action, it's Tyler Cole galloping through defenders, going glass, gets it to go, plus the foul. Hilltoppers nowhere close to done. Noah Chenault going baseline with the up and under for the deuce. Good play right there. Then in the second half is Chenault again. He had 20 points in this one, and this one is Butter from downtown for 3 of those 20. And then coming up off the steal, it's Jack Smith. He's going to climb the ladder for the jam, and we will still call it that, Jack. Don't you worry. Hilltoppers are your regional champions, winning 80-67 over the Indians. Aquinas hosting Fall Creek, looking for some hardware. First half off the steal, Braden Young with the theft, gliding in for the score. He had 14 tonight. Then another Cricket turnover is going to lead to points. These two a little more thunderous than the last two. Logan Becker with the jam. Fall Creek getting it close before half, though. Jackson Tangley with the scoop shot. Home side just up 2 at the half. But after the break, the Logan Becker takeover. 16 points in half number 2, going off the window for the and 1. Blue Golds moving on to the sectionals, and they will take on the Luther Knights. How about it? Back-to-back games where they go on the road and take down a higher seed. Regis the victim tonight, so Luther Aquinas Part 2 next Thursday. In Division 5, it's North Crawford taking down top-seeded Potosi by 7 on the road. Good win for them. Royal takes care of Highland by 7 as well, so it'll be another rematch of local teams, Trojans-Panthers, on Thursday as well. Elsewhere in Division 5, Alma Center Lincoln's season comes to a close at the hands of Columbus Catholic. The Cochran Fountain City Pirates hoisted a regional final plaque with a 14-point win over Loyal. A lot of stuff coming up. Postseason action from Minnesota high school hoops, plus the UWL men hoping to keep it rolling in the NCAA Division III tournament. Find out how they did, plus more next.
During the March Markdown at Doll Auto, our 500 pre-owned vehicles are marked down below market value. And when we value your trade-in, we'll mark it up an extra $1,000. It's our best trade offer ever. Hurry to the March Markdown at Doll Auto.
When she was a lawyer, Susan Crawford defended Planned Parenthood.
And she personally trusts women to decide whether to have an abortion.
Not Brad Schimmel.
He wants to take us back to the 1849 law
that bans abortion for rape and the health of the mother.
So Susan Crawford is the common sense judge who will protect our rights. And Brad Schimmel is the extremist who will take them away.
That's why we need
Susan Crawford.
Susan Crawford. Susan Crawford on the Supreme Court.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Right now, get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $25 per line when you switch.
Searching for gold at the end of the rainbow? Well, you can find it here at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Get Shamrock with savings up to 60% off, plus 0% free financing, recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. It's all here and it's all in stock and ready to be delivered. Plus, shop special savings in our incredible Lazy Boy Showcase. Let the shenanigans begin at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Don't miss it.
Join today's shoppers as they explore Sweet Valley Artisans.
There's so many good things here. How do you pick just one?
You don't.
I've been looking for something to hang in my garage.
What about this? Or this?
Vintage clothing and accessories? Let's check it out.
Have you found anything yet?
Yeah?
I'm getting hungry just looking at this. I know what you mean.
Stop in and find your treasure today.
During the March Markdown at Doll Auto, our 500 pre-owned vehicles are marked down below market value. And when we value your trade-in, we'll mark it up an extra $1,000. It's our best trade offer ever. Hurry to the March Markdown at Doll Auto.
All right, welcome back. Well, Minnesota boys hoops team in action today as well. It's like a mini Saturday night frenzy. You gotta love it. First up, Rush Pete trying to take down unbeaten Southland. First half action in this one, Southland's Harry Wist is gonna get the board, bucket, and one. Rebels would lead at half, but the Trojans charge out of the locker room. Caden Johnson gets it done in the paint. RP goes up 1. Later, Trojans, some quick passing, ending up with a 3 from Jackson Meldal. They now lead by 9. They would never look back from there. It's Caden Lay to William LaFleur for 3. Book it. Trojans and Southland their first loss of the year with a 67-61 win. Caledonia Warriors 2 wins away from their 10th trip to state up against Zumbrota Mazeppa. First half, Caledonia's Ethan Stendel gets the steal, takes it all the way for the big-time jam. Warriors up 4. Zumbrota Mazeppa responding. Ethan Miller is going to hit one from the other side of the highway to cut the lead to just 1. But then more Warrior defense. This time Reed Klug getting the steal and finishing with the huge dunk. They're up 3 now, and Caledonia runs away with this one in the end. Mason King to Ben Stemper for 3. They go up big, 71-48 the final. Klug with a team-high 20. In Wisconsin Rapids, area athletes looking for titles at the WIAA Individual Gymnastics Championships. Gail Ettrick-Trempealeau Co-op's Taylor Gallup here on the vault. Later, she would finish 4th in her floor routine with a score of 9.417. Westby Co-op's Isabel Korn also having a great day. She would also have a great showing in her floor routine, finishing 3rd with a score of 9.450. Over to the uneven bars, heck of a day for Sparta Co-op's Gabrielle Björkman. The junior finishes 6th on the bars with a score of 8.833. 3rd on the beam with a score of 9.417, and 4th in all around with a score of 36.533. So congrats to her. The UWL men looking to advance to the Sweet 16 with a win over St. Norbert's at the Lacrosse Center. Eagles with it here. Sam Grieger passing it over to Dustin DeRusso. He nails the 3-ball across up early. Knights with it now. It's Brant Wilson looking for a corner 3. That falls. Tie game. Closing moments in the first half. Check out the long 3-ball from DeRusso. That goes for the Toma grad to go up 11. Lacrosse would walk into the locker room with the lead. Let's jump to 35 seconds left. Connor Podleski driving the lane, count the bucket, and give him the foul. But Lacrosse responds. J.J. Piter with the big-time jam down for the dagger. And Lacrosse wins this one 77-67, and they are moving on.
Another team that's from the same state, so they got fans. It's back and forth. Like, that's what you want to play in, like when you're a kid. So now enjoy it. And I got I have the ultra confidence that when Monday comes, it's over with. Like, they're going to be locked in, they're ready to roll, and whatever's next.
And it's heartbreak for the UWL ladies as they fall by 1 point to the hosts in their pod, Whitewater. A Katie Hildebrandt free throw with 2 seconds left was the deciding factor. Eagles end their season at 17-12. Ugly showing by Wisconsin on senior day as they fall to one of the cellar dwellers in the Big Ten, Penn State, by 11 points in Madison. It's the Nittany Lions' first ever win at the Kohl Center. That's it for sports. We're back after this.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Huh. Looks like the Millers got some new furniture. And the Garcias? What? The Tippleworths? Orange Days.
Honey! Orange Days are here. Ashley's biggest sale of the year. Don't miss it.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Wednesday is wing night at River City Grill. 5 delicious wings for only $5. And $1 off all domestic beers. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
As I deteriorated, I needed something that would allow me to go from floor in the garage to floor in the home. Jason helped introduce to me all sorts of accessibility equipment. I have no questions about credibility and research. Personally, if somebody was asking me, I would say, here's who I would call.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevator. Stop in and see us today.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Wednesday is wing night at River City Grill. 5 delicious wings for only $5. And $1 off all domestic beers. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Huh. Looks like the Millers got some new furniture. And the Garcias? What? The Tipplewurths? Orange Days.
Honey! Orange Days are here. Ashley's biggest sale of the year. Don't miss it.
Well, we are very highly above schedule as far as these temperatures go. The average first day that we see highs above 50 was just a few days ago, but we already hit that at the end of January. 60 is possibly coming tomorrow. We usually see it at the end of the month, and then 70 is possibly coming Monday. Usually don't see that for another month, so we are pretty far above schedule, but I don't think anybody is really complaining about seeing that a little bit early. We are going to have to be above schedule, though, when we are ahead of schedule when we wake up in the morning, unfortunately.
Yep. Not looking forward to that.
It's always the worst. It's always the worst.
But I'm looking
like
forward to longer days of sunlight.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
Nice.
It's worth it.
All right, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
We'll see you tomorrow.